Hi, this is your host Swapnil Bharti, and we are almost at the end of 2020, and we are at the edge of touching 2021. We need somebody with a crystal ball so we can have a peek into the future, and we have the right person for that, Patrick McFadden, VP of Developer Relations at DataStax. Patrick, first of all, it's nice to have you here. Before we get started with the predictions, tell me a bit about DataStax. What do you guys do?
So DataStax, we're a company that loves Apache Cassandra. So we have all sorts of flavors with that. We have an enterprise version. We support open source through our Luna. We have a Astra as a Cassandra as a service, and with a lot of other little things in there that you're going to see more of in the future. But essentially, we see Cassandra as the gateway for you to build modern data apps.
Awesome. Now, looking at the trends and everything that is going on in the world, where do you see things will look like in 2021? So grab your crystal ball and tell me.
Well, yeah, the crystal balls, this is going to be more of a, I'm going to say it's like machine learning. I see the trend and I'm going to predict it, which is data on Kubernetes. And data on Kubernetes has not been a big thing because we haven't gotten Kubernetes to the point where stateful applications are usable. But there is a significant amount of headways going, and I'm going to predict that 2021 will be a big year for data on Kubernetes. We can't help but do data on Kubernetes because we want to run everything on Kubernetes, and this is the last frontier. So here we are. My second prediction is that we're going to see quite a bit, and this is another one where the SRE, the job field, I'm declaring this the year of the SRE. And the reason is because you can look at what's happening now, especially around COVID, how things have changed so rapidly. And the SRE is no longer just an operations person. That SRE is someone who actually deploys and knows what is deployed, but how it's deployed, and is really closely aligned with the business from the money part down to the what are you deploying part. And SREs have been around for a long time, but I think we're going to finally retire that term DevOps and just call it what it is, SREs. DBAs will now upgrade into an SRE, which is a big deal because, like I was saying with data on Kubernetes, when you're deploying this really important application, there's a lot to it. Not just does it run properly, will it run in a variety of environments, but also how much does it cost to run this? How many startups are around there to help you measure your cost for AWS? Quite a few. And, we just saw that in reInvent. There's a lot of companies that want to help you with your cloud spin. SREs are on the front line. And one of my solid predictions there is that not only will it be declared the year of the SRE, it will be the CT or the CFOs that will be declaring it. Prediction number 3, and I think this is this is close to my heart, is this will be a renaissance year for Cassandra. The Apache Cassandra project has gone through quite a few iterations. It's over 10 years old now, and we're getting ready to ship 4.0. But the energy and the excitement and interest in making Apache Cassandra something very different for the future and finding another 10 years of life in a database that has already changed so much in our industry, I think we're going to see a huge renaissance. And that's just not just in, well, it's going to be a bigger, badder database. It's going to be new features, new deployment models. It's going to get closer aligned to cloud native technologies with Kubernetes. So I would love to talk about at the end of 2021, what an amazing year it was for the project. So that's my predictions. We can see how it measures up in December of 2021.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing those 3 predictions. Now, what do you think is going to be the focus of DataStax in 2021?
Well, like I said, data in Kubernetes is a thing, and we want to help enable it. We have the Kate Sander project that's out there right now. We have the Astra Service Broker, which is a way for you to add Astra, Cassandra as a service into your native Kubernetes deployments. So you can just put it in your deployment YAML and deploy it. But our focus is really about making enterprises and users more productive with the database. And if I was to make a sub prediction, I think we're going to stop talking less about databases and more about data. And because that's what really counts. That's what people want. I have some data. So this is one of the focus. It's the focus that I'm on. DataStax is on right now, is just enabling all the different ways that people use and consume data.
Patrick, thank you so much for not only talking about the company, not only talking about the prediction that you have, but also the focus of the company. That was really great. And I will hold you accountable. We'll do this session in 2021 again to see how much of that came true and what new things you have for 2022. So once again, thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm glad to be here.